Time of the week again, time for the only segment in boxing that gives you the facts and makes you laugh. It's Clapback Thursday. Dana White's t-shirt announced the debut of Zuffa boxing will be January 23rd, 2026. We have no idea who is fighting or where, but it's taking place on Friday night.
The undercard is stacked with guys that used to fight behind El Gordo's Tacos.
So it'll be the red-headed stepchild to the UFC right off the bat. COO and president of TKO Mark Shapiro confirmed Zuffa boxing is completely funded by Saudi Arabia, and TKO is taking zero financial risk. And their goal is to build a promotion with 200 fighters. Sound familiar? Look, I follow combat sports, but outside of John Jones, Conor McGregor, Ronda Rousey, or Khabib, I don't know who the fuck anybody is in the UFC.
Who are these fucking guys?
Why don't those big names fight anymore? Because they outgrew the UFC model and demand more money than the pay scale offers.
Show me the money.
TKO will not allow anyone to become a star
I'm the one selling the records.
and grow to their full potential. There will be no development of Zuffa fighters because they will get thrown into the fire right off the bat and face extremely tough opponents. So if you lose, you're done. There's no building a champion or a career. And how in the fuck is Dana going to manage 200 boxers along with the 200 UFC fighters? At Golden Boy, we have about 35 fighters currently, and we expect every single one to become a world champion. Quality over quantity. We know the formula. I've done it for 25 years. Bob Arum has done it successfully for almost 50 years. Boxing had been thriving for 100 years, but TKO board member Nick Khan is using big words.
This will also be part of the Ali Act, so we're simply looking to enhance it.
Trying to get you to believe that Zuffa is going to somehow reinvent the wheel? How are you going to do that? Erase 100 years of history? You're already trying to change legislation that was put in place to protect the fighters. And you're actively trying to erase the governing bodies?
Yes, I will not recognize any of the other sanctioning bodies.
You said you're making your own ring.
We're already working on a new design for the ring.
You're making your own rules,
Possibly even rule changes.
your own referees, your own rankings. I mean, I assume this is more like a reality show?
Right? You have AAA, and then you have the major leagues. And I know you're very into the development of fighters. That's what you really geek out on your, contender series.
I mean, here's the fine print. If you sign on the dotted line with TKO and Zuffa, you're signing your rights away. You've seen it in the UFC. They want a monopoly. And not only will they be stuck in a dictatorship, you'll be guided by people who have no fucking idea about boxing.
You don't know shit about boxing.
Nick, do you even watch boxing?
No.
What about Katie Taylor Serrano or Jake Paul versus Tyson, which is the biggest fight in boxing history? Ryan Garcia versus Tank, Crawford versus Spence, Fury versus Wilder, Triple G versus Canelo, the trilogy. These are all fights that happened in the last 5 years. Nick says they already have some amazing fighters signed to Zuffa. So I guess we wait to hear who those huge names are. But I'm willing to bet my ball sack
These nuts?
they're lying to us. Just like they're lying about them changing the Muhammad Ali Act. Because where the fuck are you finding top-level talent that nobody knows about?
Some people may not know them.
Are you creating AI fighters? You got Frankenstein signed to Zuffa? What the fuck are you talking about? But I guess we'll find out when your big January 23rd card is announced. And it better be the greatest fucking card I've ever seen in my entire career. Nick and Dana, beware. If you have mostly C or D level fighters in your league, it will completely devalue the ring belt and brand. Lots of pressure on you, my friends. Just try to lay off the fucking A-nut for the holiday season. Hopefully fucking Santa bring you some goddamn Ozempic under your tree. So remember, kids, you're never a hater if you only speak the facts.